Hi everyone, it's Zoe from Book Reviews with Zoe, and today's video is a book tag video collab, which is makeups and books tag. So the makeup and books tag was really popular a couple of years ago. Not many people do it now, but Read with Merv had an idea to sort of collab with a whole heap of us to do it, and so here is my version of the book makeup and book tag. No one knows the original person who created it. Who knows? They're no longer around the booktube community, so we can't tag them. So let's get into it. I'm going to put my hair up first just because I've got a lot of it. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to do the makeup, and I don't normally do makeup, so this could end up being absolutely disastrous or it could be fun. Hey, who cares? But, so the first question is primer, and it's talk about a book that has left a lasting impression on you. So I actually do have primer. It is Elf brand, which is in Kmart. If you're in Australia, it's like a discount department store, and Elf brand is vegan brand, so it's pretty nice. So let's just give it a go. That's probably enough, maybe, but hey, it's just, yeah. Yeah, that turned out fine. It's just, it's primer. Doesn't really do much, but that's okay. Alright, so let's get into the book. The book that left me probably the most lasting impression is this book, Saving Missy by Beth Moray. The reason why this book left absolutely an amazing lasting impression is it's about a woman in her, I'd say 70s at least. She's got adult children. You think her husband has died, however the reality is that her husband has dementia or Alzheimer's, and sort of navigating that change in their relationship and change in the world, and sort of just trying to find herself again. It's just a really powerful book. It's just one because it's the main character is middle-aged elderly, and it talks about dementia and Alzheimer's and sort of that side of life, and it was just a book that really left me thinking afterwards. So yeah, highly recommend. So question number 2 is foundation. Choose a book. Discuss a book that was the first one in a series that you absolutely loved. So the foundation I use, I don't really wear much foundation, so I've got Sephora brand foundation. So let's see if it actually still matches my skin, because I've had this for a while and who knows. So the book that I'm probably going to talk about, I read a lot of series, but that's, okay. But I'm probably going to be talking about Jade City. This one is going to make me look really pale, but that's okay. Let's just, hope it ends up blending in my skin, or hey, or I'm just going to end up like I wear so much makeup, but that's okay. This is why I don't wear makeup, everyone. But hey, let's just go with it, Yeah, that one really doesn't match my skin tone, but that's okay. But hey, that's alright. So let's get into the book. The book is Jade City by Fonda Lee. I've only read the first book of this series, but I have the other two. this book was absolutely extraordinarily amazing. It was described as like Hong Kong movies and fantasy together, and that's kind of like what it was. It was, yeah, a really interesting movie, book. It should be a movie. Let's do that. A really good book, and I really loved it, and I can't wait to eventually read the rest of this series. Right, so question 3 is concealer, and I use another Sephora brand concealer. Yep. And it is pick a character that you would like to get rid of in a book, and that for me is Chancellor Crow from Nevermore. He's the bad character in this middle grade, just because I know he's in there for a plot and to make the story sound more exciting and to make Morgan have to go through stuff, but I really just don't like him, yeah. So let's, put the concealer on. I'm doing it backwards now. Let's see. I've got so many pimples at the moment. Let's go there. And really, I don't really use any of this stuff, so, let's just go there, a little bit there, a little bit there. Alright. That sounds good. The next one is powder. Pick a last book in your series. I don't have any powder, so I'm not going to put any of that on. But the last book in a series that I love, and I just recently finished it, was Act Your Age by Eve Brown by Talia Hibbert. This trilogy is one of the most amazing trilogies I think I've read. It's not my usual genre, being romance. However, this trilogy is just... And I actually think Eve Brown might have been my favourite sister, just because she was really relatable. Just saying. Just, yeah. I felt like there was parts of her and me, so yeah, highly recommend. The next question is eyebrows, and I don't do anything to my eyebrows just because I'm super lazy. And that is a book that you think everyone should read. And I'm going to go with a book that I've also recently read, which is Kindred by Octavia E. Butler, mainly because, Jesus, this book punches in the emotional guts, but also it is just, I suppose, groundbreaking for its time, written in 1979 or something, but it really is confronting, and it goes on. So you learn a lot about the American slave history and everything, so I'd highly recommend this book, and if you haven't read it, check it out. Right, so the next one is Eyeshadows, and it's a book that you think... Pick a book that has your favourite colours. So I don't really have a favourite colour, but probably one of my favourite colours is probably pink, purple, and green, really. But so I've just got this little palette of eyeshadow, so I'm probably going to go the pink colour that I've got on here, which is this one. And let's see if I actually can do this, probably, because so far I haven't been able to do any of it, so that's alright. Yes, so this one was surprisingly hard to pick a book for, but just mainly because it was mainly just because, I suppose, I don't really have a favourite colour, so it made it a little bit difficult, but I was able to find one that would work, so that'll do. Looks like I don't have any of them, but that's okay. That's alright. Let's get into the book that I chose, which was The Secret Service of Tea and Treason by India Holton. This is book 3 of the Wisteria Society book series, and I haven't read this one, but I've absolutely loved the first two, and I can't wait to read this one. And the reason why I chose this one, because it's purple, and that's one of my favourite colours, so that'll work. Alright, so the next prompt is eyeliner, and is to pick a dark and mysterious book. So of the eyeliners, I use the e.l.f. brand again, and so let's see if I can do it in this phone. Hang on, might actually help if I actually put the thing upload it. Yeah, I'm hopeless at this, but that's okay. Yeah, that'll do. Look shocking, but that's okay. Let's just go with it. It is the book that is dark and mysterious, and that is Death Note Volume 1, which is a manga, and mainly because I've only read Volume 1 and it is a really good book, but no idea what the hell's going on with this plot line, and no idea why there's death hanging around this guy. So we'll find out eventually. The next prompt is mascara, which is talk about the longest book. So I'll put this on, and I just look absolutely shocking, but that's okay. Let's just go with it. So the longest book is, and I've not read this book because it intimidates me, and that is The Priory of the Orange Tree by Miss Samantha Shannon. And this book is a whopping 900 pages or something long. Yeah, it's 825 pages long. It's a doorstop, and eventually one day I'll get to it. Alright, so the next one is Blush. Pick a book that had a cringe-worthy romance, and for the blush I use, no idea what this one is, but this is a creamer, and it's by, who is it? It's Milkshake colour, and I can't see who it's by because I don't have my glasses on, but that's okay. Yeah, so this is another thing I don't really use either, so let's just do a little bit there, a little bit under here, maybe, because I'm looking like a clown, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's blush for me. Yeah, but the book that I've gone with is Delia Green Doesn't Care, just because it's a beautiful book and there is some cringe-worthy romance in it, but I absolutely adored it, so that's that book for you. The next one is Highlighter, which is pick a book that brightens your day. I don't have any highlighter, so I'm going with, for the book though, is Heartstopper Volume 1 by Alice Osman, just because this brightens my day. It's adorable, it's sweet, and you know, yeah. The next one is Lipstick, and it is your favourite bookish. So the lipstick that I have is Revlon Colour Stay, and I can't see what colour it is, but I quite like this one just because it's a lip gloss. Don't try and do this on a camera just because it's weird. But that's okay. Yep, so that's that one. But the book is Heartstopper Volume 1, just because the kiss at the end is adorable and you're just like, oh, it's cute, you know. Yeah. And the last one is Contour, which is a book that surprised you. I don't have any contour, so, and who contours these days? I don't know. But the book I'm going with is, again, Octavia E. Butler's Kindred, just because this book, I kind of like went into it knowing that it was going to be really confronting, but it's a book that I learnt actually a lot about American history through it, being Australian, so this book really surprised me. So that's a wrap. These are all the fabulous books that I talked about, and watch me make absolutely shocking, no idea what the hell I'm doing with makeup. And if you got this far with this video, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you all later. Bye.